and welcome to ONTV News. I'm Cheryl Coonan.
And I'm Gabrielle Janino. Baseball season is right around the corner, and with it being the 30th anniversary of the 1984 Tigers World Series team, Orion Township Supervisor Chris Barnett had some fun with this year's annual Township Address. The theme, Bless You, Orion. On Wednesday, March 26th, the Orion Center on Joslin Road was filled with citizens and government officials. Barnett was introduced by Lyndon Potter, a bright young Lake Orion resident who got the opportunity to shadow the supervisor earlier this year. Barnett began by announcing the new partnerships with local businesses. Crank's Catering, which provided a ballpark-inspired buffet, were announced as the preferred caterer for the Orion Center. It was also announced that Beaumont Hospital will be providing senior services in the wellness clinic in the lower level of the Orion Center.
I've been so pleased to be part of forming this partnership. Through it, we will work together to promote a healthy community within Orion Township and its surrounding areas. This strategic partnership will allow Beaumont an opportunity to integrate its health and wellness programs into the heart of your community. We will be providing 3 days a week on-site services within the Wellness Center down in the lower level, in addition to also providing regular community health and lecture series to its members. Experts including physicians, nurses, resident physicians, pharmacists, athletic trainers, physical and occupational therapists, and others from a variety of settings will provide information and education to community members.
Barnett then announced his starting lineup for 2014, spotlighting some very special Orion residents and local organizations, including Susan Kruger, winner of Oakland County's Elite 40 Under 40, Nikhil Dawabasham, winner of the Oakland County Spelling Bee, the charitable organization Sister Souls, and Jacqueline Preby, winner of the Regional Arts and Culture Award, just to name a few. Barnett also highlighted new businesses moving into town, including Lockhart's Barbecue, Fuego Glass, and Yates Cider Mill. Lastly, Barnett announced a few upcoming township projects, including a new community gardens initiative and a playground designed for children with disabilities called Let Them Play. If you missed the Township Address, you can catch replays of it right here on ONTV, Comcast Channel 10, or UVerse Channel 99. Visit OrionONTV.org and check out our program guide for dates and airtimes. You can also watch the Township Address in its entirety on our YouTube channel. Just click on the YouTube link on our homepage.
The arrival of spring means the snow will eventually melt away, but the melting snow only reveals the beating Michigan roads underwent this winter. Most drivers will agree that Oakland County roads are in terrible condition. It's an issue that was addressed at a recent Orion Township Board meeting. Representatives of the Oakland County Road Commission were invited to attend the Township Board meeting that took place on Monday, March 17th. Managing Director Dennis Kolar presented reasons why roads in Oakland County seem to be particularly bad this year. One reason, the gas tax that Michigan drivers pay to fix the roads hasn't gone up since 1997. Currently, the rate is 19 cents per gallon, which ranks dead last in the nation.
There's a couple of reasons. First, we've experienced a winter unlike any of us have seen as far as cold and the amount of snow we've received. But it's also been the lack of investment in the infrastructure. Michigan, it just came out, Michigan ranks last, 50th, in the amount per capita that we invest in our road system. So we're reaping what we've sowed.
Failure to have maintenance and maintain them over the last 50 years. We had a record-setting weather this year. As you folks all know, in regards to the weather, the cold, and when you don't have the money and the resources to maintain them properly, this is what we get. And we have been in the bottom. We're the bottom in the country as far as the state-wise, as far as money spent on roads. So you see your results, what you're getting for you right now. You get what you pay for.
At the meeting, the board voted to allocate $50,000 from the township's general funds to address the most serious problems in Orion Township, although it hasn't been determined whether that money will go to the road commission or a private contractor. Kolar told us that a long-term solution will have to come from state legislators.
What the plan is we're trying to keep pressure on the state legislators because the funding that we use comes from the state. So we need to pressure the state legislators to come up with a long-term fix for funding.
I give a lot of credit to Senator Marlowe to Representative Jacobson, and to County Chairman Mike Ginchel. So we're all working at it. But we have to convince the rest of the state legislators to get on board. The governor's on board, but we have to convince the rest of them.
The Oakland County Sheriff's Office partnered with the Detroit Pistons Saturday, March 15th to host a rape aggression defense class for women before the game against the Indiana Pacers. ONTV's Kayla Brandon was there to bring us the story.
Recent studies show that 1 in 4 women in America will be victims of sexual assault by the time that they're 18. Now, the people behind me, as you can see, are going to be armed with the knowledge that the Oakland County Sheriff's Department has brought to them so that they don't become yet another statistic.
Ladies, defensive stance. No! Stay away! Somebody has to know that this isn't right.
Number one thing is to realize that the only person who's going to be there when that happens is you. And you have to deem it to be important. And whatever you do to survive is right.
Following a rash of reports of attempted abductions at area malls, nearly 30 women of all ages gathered at the Palace of Auburn Hills to learn about situational awareness, talk about real-life assault scenarios with law enforcement officials, and learn self-defense tactics. Sheriff Michael Bouchard told me that real strength has little to do with your physical capabilities.
Heightened awareness, a pre-plan, if you will, and this is the most important weapon. Use your head.
Sergeant Jennifer Miles showed the group basic moves like blocking a hit and highlighted the main parts of the body where men are most vulnerable.
Either the face, the throat, the groin, the top of the foot. Somewhere when you hit him, he's going to know you hit him.
Later, the women got to try out their newfound defensive skills against Oakland County deputies.
No! 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 No!
All right. Oh, now I'm in trouble.
No! All the way through. No! Very. All the way through. No! All out. Keep those hips moving. Block. Parry. Block.
You're not a victim. If you survive and you live and you can move past it eventually, you are not a victim in it. And the survival mentality is really the most important thing.
Reporting in Auburn Hills, I'm Kayla Brandon for ONTV News.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll have a special report from Joe Johnson on the annual Growing Green Expo. You are watching ONTV News. Stay tuned.
ONTV is proud to bring local government meetings to the community live on Comcast Channel 20 and AT&T U-verse Channel 99. However, if you're unable to watch the meetings on their original broadcast date, you can watch replays on our website at a time that best fits your viewing schedule. Visit OrionOnTV.org and click on the large Meetings on Demand button on the left side of our homepage. Then click the month and year of the meeting you are looking for. You will be presented with a list of meetings for that month. Click on the meeting you wish to watch and then click on the View Select Program button. The media player features a play-pause button, a scrub bar, volume bar, and a full screen mode. You can also skip ahead by clicking on the indexed agenda items below the video. ONTV hopes to continue to make not only the meetings, but all of our programming accessible online through our website and our YouTube channel. For more information, visit OrionOnTV.org or call us at 248-693-3377. ONTV, bringing your government to you.
Welcome back to ONTV News. I'm Gabrielle Janino.
And I'm Cheryl Coonan. After a long and brutal winter, the first day of spring has finally arrived on March 20th. And to celebrate the long-awaited milestone, Orion Township's Community Programs Department held its Growing Green Expo and Recycle event. ONTV's Joe Johnson was there and spoke to some of the vendors.
On Wednesday, March 19th, approximately 25 vendors set up shop at the Orion Center for Orion Township's Growing Green Expo and Recycle event. The event was created in 2010 and was originally held at Canterbury Village to coincide with the 40th anniversary of Earth Day. In 2012, it was relocated to the Orion Center and moved up to coincide with the first day of spring.
So
So today we're having the annual Growing Green Expo and Recycle event. We have a number of local vendors that are helping you learn how to green your home, green your yard, green your pantry, tune into green living. We also have the recycling portion of the event. We're recycling eyeglasses, hearing aids, batteries, light bulbs, scrap metal, electronics, anything like that. Oh, styrofoam we added this year, so we're recycling styrofoam as well. So we have all of that collection going on, and that is all happening today.
I'm with the Water Resources Commissioner's Office, and one of our main things is to make sure people know how to protect water quality, mainly from when it rains and all that stormwater runoff from your property eventually will go into the storm drains and whatnot and directly to our lakes and streams. So there's just a lot of things that we commonly do every day that we can maybe, keep out of our water, like making sure we pick up after our pets to keep pet waste out of the water. If we're doing lawn fertilizing, making sure we use low or no phosphorus products, proper lawn watering, conserving water. All these things are going to help protect our environment.
Tony Emmerich was there on behalf of Juice Plus to promote a self-watering garden tower and nutritional supplements.
It's very important that we're choosing in our lives to be as healthy as possible and to do things that work best for ourselves and our families. And so Juice Plus is very much a part of what this day is about. Green and doing what you can to stay healthy and provide what you need to for your family.
Dawn Vesna brought along some furry friends to illustrate the importance of bat conservation in Oakland County.
Well, I'm hoping that people understand that bats are actually very beneficial and very good for the environment. Our bats here in Michigan are insect eaters, eating up to their entire body weight in pesky insects nightly. So they're great for organic gardening, as well as just helping you enjoy your backyard patio by controlling those pesky mosquitoes. We also like to help people understand that it's important that we try to create places for these wild animals to live in our own yards. So we do sell bat houses, and we also try to promote the use of native wildflowers to help encourage native wildlife.
And Kathleen Klein of Waste Management was in attendance to answer questions about Eagle Valley Landfill and its recycling efforts.
Oh, I'm always about educating the public. I think that we need to make sure people know and understand that sustainability is not just a trend, it is a movement, and it's here and it's staying. So the more we educate the public about the importance of sustainability and reducing, reusing, and recycling, the better off we'll all be. Why we do these things for the community, it's all about education. It's all about educating our families, our households, and education is the key to the future.
Visitors were also encouraged to dispose of their household hazardous waste at several No-Haz events scheduled to take place throughout 2014. The May 31st event will take place at Oxford Middle School. Oakland University will host an event on June 21st. And on September 20th, Orion Township will host a No-Haz event at Friendship Park. For more information, call 248-858-5656. From the Orion Center, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Thanks, Joe. You can continue to explore green and healthy living at one of the planet's largest Earth Day celebrations. The Michigan Earth Day Fest will be hitting the streets of downtown Rochester on April 25th through 27th. 100-plus vendors and exhibits will offer information and free samples. Learn from expert presentations, health screenings, and roundtable discussions. Celebrate with entertainment, great food and fun, and activities for all ages. Admission and parking are free. Visit miedf.com for more information.
Home Depot in Lake Orion is known for being heavily involved in the community. That tradition continued on Saturday, March 22nd with their first ever in-store spring home show. Community members were invited to the Lapeer Road location for an informative and fun-filled day. Vendors lined the aisles with product demos. There were free do-it-yourself workshops and clinics, prizes and giveaways, and even a workshop for the little ones. Entertainment was provided by the Lake Orion High School percussion and robotics team. The home show was a good chance for customers to learn some inexpensive do-it-yourself techniques for the upcoming spring season.
This is the first time ever that Home Depot is doing in-store home shows, so we're really excited about it. We're going to try this new thing to bring some excitement and customers in and really show them hands-on how they can do it, that they don't have to necessarily hire someone, that they can actually do it themselves. We're featuring things that we install, products, information for all customers, really do-it-yourself things that people can do. There's free clinics, a tiling clinic, how to do interior lighting, molding clinic, so really things that they can do for themselves in their home.
The Lake Orion Home Depot does a lot throughout the year to give back to the community, everything from home repairs to helping with the Orion Veterans Memorial.
Here in Orion, I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that this store is really involved in the community. We believe in it, it's in our hearts, it's in our souls, and for us, community involvement is probably the number one thing. Here in Lake Orion, we're a smaller town, so we're a smaller store also, and it really gives us the chance to showcase what we're doing in the community.
Want to get involved? Team Depot will be performing some much-needed updates to the Oxford American Legion on April 1st. Contact Home Depot at 248-393-9990 to sign up to volunteer.
A sure sign that spring has arrived is the appearance of the Easter Bunny at the Orion Center. The annual Bunny Bop offered fun for the whole family. On Saturday, March 29th, Orion Township hosted the 5th annual Bunny Bop at the Orion Center. The event has been a tradition in Lake Orion since 2010, when it was held at Friendship Park and later moved into the village in 2012. Now in its second year at the Orion Center, the event was sold out with more than 100 kids taking part. Throughout the morning, the kids were treated to donuts and arts and crafts projects, invited to participate in an indoor Easter egg hunt, and even interact with live bunnies. Of course, the highlight of the day was a photo opportunity with the Easter Bunny himself.
How has it grown? Well, our facility has grown, first of all, which has allowed me to double the participants that come into the program. At Friendship Park, we are very limited with the size of the facility and what we could do. Now that we have the Orion Center, it's doubled in size and it gets bigger and better every year. This morning we had donuts and juice for breakfast. We had live bunnies supplied by the 4-H Bunny Club that are in there. We had the Easter Bunny, of course. We had some arts and crafts, and of course we had the enormously successful egg hunt.
I thought I heard you say you gave credit to a sponsor this year. Is that new this year? Or
it is new this year. We do have a sponsor. The Goddard School of Lake Orion sponsored the event, kind of helped us kick it up a notch, and they're here on site as well.
The next major event scheduled to take place at the Orion Center is the North Oakland Caregiver and Senior Expo, happening on Wednesday, May 21st from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Meet and talk with exhibitors that specialize in care and services for seniors and retirees. Admission is free. For more information, call 248-391-0304, extension 306, or visit oriontownship.org. That's it for this edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Cheryl Coonan.
And I'm Gabrielle Janino. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.